Kyoto, a city with the past whispers through every street. After the rush of Tokyo, we were ready to slow down and step into something more timeless. Over the next 5 days, we wandered through quiet temples, tasted local food, dodged some autumn rain, and found magic in every corner. From curious monkeys to sweet street snacks, quiet sunsets to stolen smiles, Kyoto surprised us in all the best ways. This is our Kyoto story. We arrived in Kyoto by Shinkansen. Just 2 hours travel, but it felt like a totally different world. Our hotel room had the traditional touch. Take your shoes off, wear house slippers. Very Japanese. At night, we wandered through the quiet streets. No skyscrapers like Tokyo, just lantern-lit charm. I've got this, which is called dango, and this one here is red bean, white bean, and green tea. Let me try.
Very gooey, and there is mochi. Very good.
We passed through Gion's Hanamikoji Street, where old wooden tea houses line the road. It's one of the best preserved historic areas in Kyoto. Look at this fish, it looks so nice, and it has premium custard, and it's very good. This is actually my second one. This is really great. Then over the river Kamogawa to Pontocho, a narrow alley that's been Kyoto's nightlife hub since the Edo period. It was once where geisha entertained wealthy merchants and samurai, and even today it still feels rooted in the past. It's the contrast that makes this place so special. Red lanterns glowing against old wood, the scent of charcoal, and quiet chatter behind paper doors. It almost feels like time slows down here, or that you're walking through a scene from an old film. We had dinner at a cozy spot called Yusugen Pontocho that specializes in dishes and drinks made with yuzu, and got ourselves some delicious yuzu dumplings served in a bamboo steamer. We are heading towards our first stop of today, which is the Nishiki Market, where we are gonna have some street food. This long covered street has been Kyoto's go-to food spot for over 400 years. Today, it's a mix of traditional vendors and trendier stalls, and honestly, the smells alone are worth the visit.
So we just got this chestnut yokan. It has a texture like a jelly. It's very good. It tastes like rice a little. Pumpkin chips.
These are very cool. Want one of these for home? Which one are you gonna get?
I'm taking the octopus and perilla. That's the one.
We tried some street snacks, sampled sake, and even caught a random glimpse of some cute puppies being pushed around in strollers. Just passing through, but definitely added to the charm. Taisha, look at
this. Hi, can I have one of these? This is crab, right?
Yeah.
I think that's my first crab. Let's try it with the chopsticks. Oh, it's not that easy. Yummy.
So soft, I thought it was actually harder. So I've got here my yuzu and honey drink. So as you can see here in this Nishiki Market, There are so many stores, so much food. I believe it's just one street, but we took the right side and we haven't explored the left side, so it's huge.
You want a Snoopy cookie? Apple bean paste.
Yeah, one. I'm going for him. Can I have one with apple bean paste? The cutest thing I've seen in my life. With the Snoopy. It's so cute. It's like a waffle. So good.
Look, he's coming to you. He doesn't like pictures.
One of this. One.
Thank you. I can make it, I think.
Oh man, that's a big one.
Which one was this? This. This?
Made in Kyoto.
Yes.
で、これがニュースタイル、ライスワイン、酒、
Also
アルコホ
sake.
ール、8%、ローアルコホール。
Okay. We really enjoyed the market.
Yeah, it was really good. It's a lot of delicious food, a lot of souvenirs. It's really nice.
Now we are going to the Maccha House. Next stop, Maccha House for a green tea overload. We enjoy some tasty matcha ice cream dessert, a yummy matcha cake, and a nice cup of green tea.
It tastes like seafood.
It does taste like soup.
We ate so much sushi and that's why. In the afternoon, we visited Yasaka Shrine, one of Kyoto's most iconic Shinto shrines. It dates back over 1,300 years and is said to protect the city from epidemics. At Yasaka Shrine, people often do the Saisen ritual, tossing a coin into the offering box and ringing the bell to get the deity's attention before offering your prayers. I gave it a try myself.
So we are going now to one of the most famous parks in Kyoto. It's called Maruyama Park, and it's very famous in the spring to see the cherry blossoms.
We were here in early autumn though, so instead of cherry blossoms, we got some first golden leaves and peaceful garden views. Our walk continued to Yasaka Pagoda, a 5-story landmark that quietly watches over the Arashiyama District. The streets around it are like a postcard, old wooden houses, lanterns, people in rented kimonos, but also very packed.
Shrimp bun and steamed. It has shrimp inside. Delicious.
We ended the day at Kiyomizu-dera, one of Kyoto's most iconic temples, sitting on the slopes of Mount Otowa. It was first built in the 8th century, and what's really amazing is that the main hall, with its massive wooden stage, was constructed without using a single nail. Just wooden beams, perfectly fit together. From up there, you get this wide, sweeping view over Kyoto, especially magical as the sun starts to set. Crowded? Sure. Worth it? Absolutely. Before heading back to the hotel, we stopped for coffee at a unique Starbucks set inside a traditional Japanese wooden townhouse, opened in 2017. It's the first one in the world to offer a tatami sitting area. You take your shoes off, sit on the mats, and sip your latte in full Kyoto style. Day 3 took us to Arashiyama, a district just outside central Kyoto that's famous for its natural beauty and traditional vibes. We started by walking along a peaceful riverside path by the Katsuragawa River, where people can rent boats and enjoy the calm water views. Our first stop was Tenryu-ji Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with stunning gardens designed to blend perfectly with the surrounding mountains. The temple itself dates back to the 14th century and is one of Kyoto's most important Zen temples, very peaceful and serene. Next up was the famous Bamboo Grove, a must-see spot with towering bamboo stalks that create a magical, almost otherworldly atmosphere. Just a heads up, it gets really crowded during the day, so next time we'll aim for an early morning visit to enjoy it in peace. It's gonna be 1 p.m. and it's very full, very crowded. Still, it's the perfect place for photos and just soaking in that unique vibe. After that, we walked through the beautiful gardens of Okochi Sanso Villa. This stunning estate once belonged to a well-known Japanese actor and features peaceful walking paths, traditional tea houses, and breathtaking views of Kyoto, a perfect quiet escape after the hustle and bustle of the Bamboo Grove. Back in downtown Arashiyama, we stumbled upon rickshaw runners, people who pull you along in these traditional carts. It's a fun way to see the area if you want a break from walking. Then we headed to the Arashiyama Monkey Park. The monkeys here are quite the locals, chilling around but always watched over by the staff to keep everything safe and peaceful. The view from the park up on the hill offers an amazing panorama of Kyoto, a great spot to pause and take it all in. We are now walking to the Kinkaku-ji Temple.
It's also called like a golden pavilion. It's known for its reflection in the water.
Day 4 was all about exploring some of Kyoto's most iconic temples and soaking in that magical autumn atmosphere. We kicked off at Kinkaku-ji, the Golden Pavilion, one of Japan's most famous sites. Covered in gold leaf and sitting beautifully by a reflective pond, it's absolutely breathtaking. Next, we visited Kinkaku-ji, the silver pavilion. Unlike Kinkaku-ji, it's not actually silver, but it's still stunning, surrounded by wonderful Zen gardens that change with the seasons. Then we took the Philosopher's Path, a lovely stone walkway along a canal lined with maple and cherry trees. This path is famous for its beauty, especially in autumn and spring. Even with the rain, the colorful leaves and quiet water made it a perfect stroll. If you come here during spring, you will be able to see the cherry blossoms.
We can imagine that it's very beautiful because now in the fall it's very charming. So it's one of the hottest spots here in Kyoto to see the cherry blossoms.
We stopped halfway at a cozy local restaurant for some warming food.
Wow, very delicious.
On the way back, as night began to fall, we found Heian-Jingu Shrine, built in 1895 to celebrate Kyoto's 1100th anniversary. It's known for its huge red torii gate and beautiful gardens. That evening, the shrine was glowing with a special light show, adding a magical touch to our visit. Our last day in Kyoto started early with a visit to the iconic Fushimi Inari Shrine, famous for its thousands of vibrant red torii gates that create winding paths up the mountain. This shrine is dedicated to Inari, the Shinto god of rice and prosperity. It is raining, same like yesterday. So we're gonna try to make the best out of this. Despite the rain, walking through the seemingly endless tunnels of gates felt peaceful and almost magical in the quiet morning light. A nice break from the crowds that usually come here later in the day. After soaking in the beauty and history of Fushimi Inari Taisha, we headed to the train station, ready for our next adventure in Osaka. Kyoto had shown us its timeless charm, rich culture, and unforgettable scenes, memories we'll treasure forever. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe to join us on our upcoming journeys. See you next time!